The next bout is 3 rounds of federal bout. Introducing first, fighting on the blue corner, Waleed. And when their action actions are ready to start, it's first round.
Judge, time. Fighter ready. Round one. Fight.
We have Waleed here from the blue corner against Izwan in the red corner. Izwan representing Octagon Asia. Waleed fighting, representing Sunway and Leverage. Waleed goes for the takedown immediately, holding on to the single leg. What Izwan can do here is grab Waleed's foot and stretch out his left leg. Waleed's corner urging him to go for the cable grip. Waleed doing the right things, needs to walk more with his knees, pin Izwan to the cage and go for the takedown. This is Waleed's third fight here in Rage MMA. He's currently 2-0, he's undefeated here in Rage and his MMA career. Has showcased a lot of good grappling in both his wins. Even out-grappled a Singaporean in Dominic Qian, a veteran grappler in Dominic Qian in his last fight. Izwan as well, coming off a victory, fighting against Taufik, a veteran of the sport. So both these guys are coming off a victory and are looking to continue the momentum. Good reversal there by Izwan. Waleed has a chance for a triangle here. Waleed has the diamond, just needs to crawl back a bit, needs to shoulder walk to complete the triangle. Waleed's corner urging him to go for the armbar. Izwan needs to be cautious, gets out of a dangerous triangle, dangerous situation there. Waleed still holding on to the leg. Beautiful switch there by Izwan. He waited until Waleed made a mistake to flip him over. Now right into side control. Izwan here is cornered by Turgo and Salman. Salman who fought recently here in Rage, and Turgo who is our featherweight Rage MMA champion. And Waleed here is cornered by Ashton, who is the ref and judge here as Rage as well, as he's a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Izwan here having Waleed in a crucifix. Waleed needs to try to get his left hand out. Doing really well to use the cage. A strong first round by both fighters. Start of round two. Waleed tries to go for the cross, pinning Izwan back, pinning Izwan to the back of the cage. You can see Waleed is trying to pin Izwan to the back of the cage to go for a takedown. He's trying to set up with some strikes here. Izwan doing a better job of controlling the octagon this time out. Waleed looking really calm and is forcing the action. His hands are up, Izwan's hands are low. Waleed has the underhook here. Beautiful knee there by Izwan. It could be a mistake. Izwan now going for a takedown of his own. Waleed's trying to go for a rear naked choke. He needs to climb higher here. Izwan needs to shake him off and tripod. Waleed needs to try to get a seat belt in. Beautiful reversal there by Waleed.
Very nice. Throw punches. Right. Keep fighting the seat belt. Right. Keep there. Good. Good, Waleed. Climb higher. Good.
Waleed here really taking advice from his corner man in Ashton. Doing really well to actually get the back position. Izwan looked there for a moment that he could actually tripod and get out of it.
Almost out already. Be careful, right? Your bottom hook is what's holding him on. Keep your bottom hook in. If not, right?
Seconds out, please. Seconds out. Seconds out.
Let's go. Hi guys. Final round. Fight. Let's go. Lay down the center. Right there. Move. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Let's go. Take your leg back. Take your leg back. Take your hips. Take your hips. Nice. Take your hips. Good. Yeah. Right there. Go for it. Your computer right. Go for it. Nice, good. Good, good, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called us off to this contest by way of round 3 TKO from Egypt, Muhammad Waleed!
Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
the basis. We ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. Trunk full of coke, rental car from Avis. My mama used to say only Jesus can save us. Oh mama, I know I act the fool, but I'll be gone to November. I got packs to move. God show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I'm praying is that I
And his opponent from the red corner, Gattam, round! Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 3 rounds of 3 minutes in the MMA lightweight division. Now introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man stands at 101 years old, all the way from the land down under, Australia! Training out of Royal Fight Club Fuzzley, making his debut. Let's get up for Joshua Duke Rama! Introducing his opponent, fighting out of red corner. This man's under 177 meters tall, weighing at 17.3 kilograms. Training out of Marcos Escobar PJ, Central MMA. Let's get up for Gattam, And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Mr. Danyal Wangwan.
As a girl in one,
Outside striking, bro.
Guys is ready. Timer. Are you ready? Are you ready? Round 1, fight.
Top go, Jack Cross, go! Remember, low, start low! Jack Cross, go. You need to go now, Feta. Here we go, keep kicking. Jack Cross, go. Another one, Jack Cross, go. Jack Cross, go. Jack Cross, Jack Cross, tripping now. Find a trick.
Gattam, you're winning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Gattam. Let's go, Gattam.
Time out.
Gattam, stay sharp.
Fighter ready, round 2, fight.
Round 2.
Check, take him to the wall. Take him to the wall. Check, take him to the wall. Hands up. Yeah, there we go. Take him to the wall. From the center. Team. Take him to the wall. Pressure. Body pressure. Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Don't give him back on the cage. Hold tight. Body lock.
Go. Gattam, hands up.
Hands up. Body team. Jack. Hands up. Hey, kick the body, Jack. The body. Go. Shoot.
Forward.
Jack, right kick. There we go.
Forward.
Go, Jack. There we go. Jack, cross. Put the hands up, bro. Team. Hands up. Attack the body. Jack is shot. Team. Shoot, bro. Jack doesn't shoot, bro. Don't give him the hand of body lock.
Go for double, you can leg trip double.
Just do your knees. Body lock is there. Go for the trap. Go for the trap. Go the body lock. Go the body lock. Go the body lock. Trick. Step here.
Just use your team. You're sending all those kids strikes and use your team.
Seconds out. Seconds out, please. Seconds out, please. Seconds out.
One last time.
Alright, timer ready? Mike, they're ready? Mike, they're ready? Round 3, fight!
Final round!
Remove Daniel from all referee duties today. Just like
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Judge number one. Score is 28-27, red corner. Judge number two. 27-28, blue corner. And judge number three. Score this contest by way of split decision from the blue corner. Joshua 2. flyweight bout. Introducing first, from the blue corner, Danyal Johan!
Dan, speak to Patrick Francis. He's out for the last 2 fights for the Francis. Yeah. So you have to judge one.
And his opponent, from the red corner, Karolina, Qian.
I'll be here. I'm gonna judge.
I gave the wrong fight history to him because other guy didn't do anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 3-round speed in the MMA lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of blue corner, from Brunei, representing Wolfpack MMA. He says 169 centimeters tall, weighing at 70.3 kilograms. With a record of 2 wins, no losses. Let's get it up for Danyal Johan! And his opponent, fighting out of red corner. Besides a 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 17.3 kilograms, with an impressive record of 6 wins, 2 losses. Representing Central MMA, let's get up on the man of Karolina, Qian. And when the action begins, our referee charge, Mr. Ashton Thomas.
Ready?
Danyal Johan in the blue corner representing Wolfpack MMA against Qian in the red corner representing Central MMA. Oh, it's a knockdown there by Qian, looking to go for the finish. Johan did well to recover to actually get back up to hold. Qian with an impressive takedown again, straight into side control. Qian looking to finish the fight early. And Qian here in a commanding and strong position. Johan needs to hip escape and turn towards Qian. Use the cage and stand up. Qian here looking to finish the fight. Needs to be a bit careful. Trying to go for the rear naked choke. Johan trying to fight. Qian gets a first round submission and moves to 7-2. Impressive performance there by the Metal Gorilla. He started off fast, knocked his opponent down, and was calm on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner. By way of round 1, rear naked choke, the Metal Gorilla, 2, Qian.
Now Qian, close right.
You did all the better. He's too bad. That's why you only took one.
These two, right? I just make it out.
Start. Stop. Number 5. Change time. 1 and 2 set. Down. My phone here. Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, all contest is for the flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting on the blue corner, good night, Izwan.
I'm doing 4 things at once, right?
Welcome to Rage MMA.
Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking this one. This is the last
And here's the opponent from the red corner, Julian Jackson Qian. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest in 3 rounds of 3 minutes in the flyweight division, brought to you by PRO MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of blue corner, representing Auckland, New Zealand, training out of Gattam MMA. He stands 172 centimeters tall, weighing in at 56.7 kilograms. His record is 1 win and no loss. Let's give it up for New Zealand's own Izwan. Good night. One. And his opponent, fighting out of red corner, from Sarawak, Malaysia, training out of FLYWEIGHT MMA. He stands 160 centimeters tall, weighing in 56.7 kilograms, with a record of 4 wins, 2 losses. Let's give it up for
got this.
Trust me.
Your face. Nah, it doesn't matter about the face.
Stop, reset. The moment, Brendan, fire ready, round one.
Judge, time, ready, round one, fight!
Here we have Ibai Goodnight White in the blue corner against Julian Jackson from Fight Fam MMA in the red corner. Ibai representing BOUT. BOUT here has sent 4 fighters today at Rage MMA. Ibai here is cornered by Frank Hickman, and Julian is cornered by Agilan Tani and Xander Liu. Agilan and Xander, both professional MMA fighters. Agilan, a former 1FC title challenger, and Xander, who recently got his second pro win here at Rage. Good start to the fight by both fighters. Ibai looking to use his striking edge, and Julian looking to use his grappling advantage in this fight. Julian has strong wrestling and takedowns, good control. Ibai recently had his pro kickboxing debut, finishing his opponent as well. Heavy kicks there by Ibai. And you can see his kickboxing stance already. Julian needs to do more. There's a good flurry of strikes there by Ibai. Julian's corner asking him to pressure Ibai. Ibai looking really good, finding success in his kicks to keep his distance. Just missed with the cross. Just missed with a lead low kick. It's a high-level amateur fight, ladies and gentlemen. Just missed the head kick there by Ibai. Julian looking to close the distance to go for the takedown. As for now, Julian needs to do more as Ibai is outstriking him. Another head kick that lands by Ibai. Ibai doing really well, keeping the distance. Feeling more confident, putting his hands down there, Ibai. Julian struggling to close the distance here. Oh, Julian lands. Ibai circles out really well. Now,
10 seconds left, round number 1.
10 seconds remaining. Good first round there by Ibai. Doing really well, keeping the distance. 10-9 to the New Zealander.
On the right side, yeah? Hold the mic, hold the handle. Hold the handle. 10 seconds, my boss.
Second round, please. Second round. Second round.
touch bless in the second round. Good first round there by Ibai, keeping the distance well. Julian goes for the low kick. Julian needs to close the distance. Ibai putting on the pressure now. Fast second round start there by the New Zealander. Another thing to note, ladies and gentlemen, both these fighters are really young. They have already this much of experience. We look for a bright future ahead for both these guys. And it's the same story in the second round. It's same as the first round actually. Ibai doing really well with a head kick, and Julian is having struggle with the head kicks. Lands with another cross. Julian needs to close the distance to go for the takedown. What Ibai is doing really well is circling out. And whenever he's pinned to the cage, he's circling out to make sure he's in control of the octagon. And it's Julian who has to force fight backwards. Low kick just missed there by Julian. Julian going for the beautiful reversal there by Ibai. Ibai has done really well to nullify Julian's grappling. And he's found real success in the back high kick. Jab lands there by Ibai. Circling really well. Ibai is doing really well in circling out of the octagon. And now it's Julian whose back is at the cage again. But a much better round, much better second round there by Julian. Ibai again, looking to land with a cross or the head kick. Good jab there by Ibai. Rabbit punches misses there by Julian. Ibai's face looks a bit red of the rabbit punches. Julian with a body kick. Ten more seconds in the round. Looks like the Malaysian is taking control in the end. Correct, right? And must press this right. Really well. Hey, do I want?
Final round.
Start of the third round. Good jab lands there by Ibai. Ibai again with a head kick. Rock Julian this time. Another jab lands there by Ibai. He's done really well in mixing up his kicks. Goes to the head, sometimes goes low to the lead leg, as that's where he's keeping Julian guessing. As we mentioned in the tail of the tape that Ibai has a striking edge due to his kickboxing and Muay Thai background, and Julian has a grappling edge. And what we have seen in both rounds is Ibai has nullified Julian's grappling, where Julian has not nullified Ibai's striking yet. Strong jab there lands by Ibai. Ibai looking, go for the takedown, grabs the single leg, just misses. It's now Julian who's putting the pressure. Julian trying to go for the takedown. A bit of dirty boxing there by Julian. It looks like Ibai is the one who's tired. He's scrambling for the takedowns. This might be Julian's time to shine. It's about 1.5 minutes remaining of the fight. I feel that whenever Julian pressures Ibai, he does really well to circle out. He should actually try to go for a takedown because Ibai's striking is much more cleaner. Just narrowly missed the 1-2 there by Ibai. Ibai lands with a head kick. Julian now controlling the center of the octagon. Sloppy takedown lands by Ibai, but Julian didn't move out of the way fast enough. Now it's Ibai who has the underhook. Ibai trying to go for the takedown. Julian doing really well to keep the distance. Ibai misses with a jab. Head kick there, lands by Ibai. Ibai now finishing the stronger of both men. It drops Julian.
Oh, sorry. When I saw you there, and then you put that down, and then your eyes was there, I was like, yeah, yes, sorry. That was round 3. So now I need to change right. Maybe the second round Oh, because if you grab the MMA different, right? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to our official decision, let's get up for Julian and Ibai! Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges have scored this contest by your winner, by unanimous decision, from the blue corner, Izwan!
All tap. All tap. Yes. Oh shit.
I need help. Oh my god, I don't know where. Give me the list, I can't fill up.
It's missing this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest.
No, we're not ready.
No, wait.
We're not ready.
Yeah, they're not ready yet.
Oh, he's not ready.
Just all tap, bro. Oliver Pula, sorry.
There. On tap, on time.
Okay, come here. I do.
Don't you work with laptops? You have not all tabs with all the tabs in the world.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
Hey, I just wanted to copy and type in, you know. It's like all tab.
Hey, where's the paper?
You have to copy and paste it.
Okay. Sorry.
Number one rep will be doing the rest of the night.
Huh?
Number one rep will be doing the rest of the night.
Number one rep. My number one rep is that rep of pump. After this, you can rep my fight up. You're not affiliated anymore.
Can.
Okay?
Oliver, next time. Guy, what you got? The big Indian. Okay, let's have deodorant.
Very good fight now.
Yeah. Fuck, the guy is fast. Ibai is so fast. Shit. His legs are so light.
Yeah.
Damn light.
I was very impressed with him. That's how you need to fight. You need to just be there. And you cannot give up. He didn't give up at all.
He didn't give up at all.
Even though he knows he's losing 2-0, he kept fighting.
Yeah, fighting.
Very impressive.
That's a lot of hard.
Go. What? Yeah.
Everything okay, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the welterweight division. Introducing first, from the blue corner, Matthew Primo Owusu.
Hey, where's his music?
Heard you when I'm on something. So you forever and they have some matter. Take my bread down, it's a teeth. Give them better life, and these are best. Rest in walking, no 247. He says for better life, I still know it. Enough people we start the less of my way. That's the whole thing, that's how we started. Now my bread guys a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a waste man. When money hold that with the rules and regulations, I take down the tata in the guy. Now my bread guys a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a waste man, they want to keep it going. When money hold that with the rules and regulations, I take down the tata in the guy. Now my bread guys a waste man, they throw him away. He's a waste man in a waste man, they want to keep it going. When money hold that with the rules and regulations, I take down the tata in the guy. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a pussy. If they say you for shut up, you for be shouting more. Then they start the fuck up. We start the fuck up. It never be your fault. Why you go there and they shut you up? Mind better, live life how you want. How you want. Now my break guy's a waste man, they run away. He's a waste man in a waste man, they want to keep it going. When money
And here's opponent from the red corner, Asen, son of Eris, Adrian! Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 3-round, 3-minute of welterweight MMA division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man stands at 188 centimeters tall, weighing at 77.1 kilograms, with a record of 2 wins, no losses. Represent United Kingdom, training out of T1 Academy. Let's get up for Pretty Boy, Matthew Owusu! And here's the opponent, fighting out of red corner, training out of Fight Dynasty Malaysia. He stands 173 centimeters tall, weighing in at 77.1 kilograms, with a record of 1 wins, no losses. This is the son of Paris, Asen, Adrian! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mr. Ashton Thomas.
Son of Paris. You think it's close already?
He's not scared.
Yeah, take it online. He has good chance of it. I think it's It's Matthew Owusu starting fighting in the blue corner. Matthew from the United Kingdom, representing Trapeze Recreational Club and Owusu MMA. We have Asen Adrian out of the red corner, representing Fight Dynasty, cornered by Chuliran, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, as well as Jonathan, a professional boxer. Matthew doing really well to have the underhook here, trying to nullify Asen's grappling. Asen did really well to close the distance, and it's Matthew with the takedown. Not what we expected actually. Knees there by Matthew. Matthew obviously has the reach and height advantage, and is he used his distance. And Asen here, who is the shorter fighter, will look to close the gap and initiate his takedown. Both these fighters are undefeated, and both have also previously competed in Rage and have picked up victories. Asen here trying to go for the takedown. Matthew doing really well to keep the distance here. Trying to get the underhook. For a tall guy, Matthew is really hard to be taken down. Knees to the body there by Matthew. Whatever happens, Izwan has to keep closing the distance, because he has found success in the first round by closing the distance. It's not the fight that people want to see, but it's a direct game plan for Izwan to get the victory here. Izwan trying to circle out, trying to trap Matthew's leg. Matthew doing well to reverse. You can see Matthew towering over his opponent. Matthew here needs to keep the range. Has it. And now Matthew has the range. See, Matthew lands with a head kick. Beautiful sprawl there by Matthew. Izwan still has a grab, a hold of the leg. Not anymore. Matthew circles out beautifully. Another knee there by Matthew.
10 seconds in round number 1.
Strong end to the round there by Matthew.
I thought he could take him and really how good is that thing is to like stand up.
On it!
Yeah, one kick.
Stop it, she's even.
Ladies and gentlemen, Referee Thomas has called the stop of this contest. And end of round number 1. By way of retirement, your winner, Matthew Owusu!
And Matthew Owusu extends his record to 2-0. 3-0 actually. Izwan unable to continue. We wish Izwan well. Looks like he has suffered a broken jaw due to the head kick by Matthew. But Izwan's corner here trying to say maybe it was the knee that landed.
Oh, he got me. Stop. Just stop.
Let's see, who for the belt? Anyone?
Say it.
Who? I don't call out, it's no free promo. If you don't want the fight, you don't get the fight. Anyone can get it, but for the belt next time. Owusu MMA, check me out. OWUSU MMA, check me out. Thank you, Coach.
You didn't understand the word. He was like, Can you? Ni lah sekarang. Sekarang perempuan dan literally pak pak, that's it, pak pak, that's it. Scroll down, Shelley the wrist pak pak. Right, what you have to do, pak pak, that's it. What again? Oh, that thumb middle finger, pak pak, that's it. Okay, then one thumb, that's it. I need to copy and paste it. Oh, need to copy paste, right lah. Come right. All that stuff. I need the wrist up.
I did it.
You did it? Nice. No, you know. How you know my
To all the competitors, the fighters that fought today, please head on to the ticket counter to collect your R1 goodies, the pre-workout, R1 protein, and whey blend.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for another delay. Now this one because a fighter got badly injured, like really bad. We have to wait until the medical arrives first. Without a doctor being present here in the venue, we cannot continue the event. We have to wait for a doctor to come back. So at the moment, our doctor went down, he went to the ambulance, he's sending our athlete over to the nearest hospital to HKL. So, doctor sampai, yeah. Okay. In the meantime, to all the fighters, I want to give my apologies. About the winner's t-shirt. Because the production of the winner's t-shirt, they lied to me, okay? Whatever it is. But for the foreign fighters that came here that won, if we have any available goodies, another shirt for you guys, please go over to the ticket counter. We will give you something. Thank you for coming over and thank you for winning. And for all the gold and silver medalists, as long as you win, you can get yourself Rule 1 whey protein, and it's in a sachet whey protein, and as well as free workout. You guys can claim over at the equipment booth over here. Okay? Alright, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue on with the show. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much. And apologies for the delay.
Thank you, Dan.
We're just gonna play the video and then they'll walk on. Okay, shut up the lights.
Hey, my name is Karolina and I'm 25 years old. I'm from Estonia and I've been fighting for the past 6 years now. I guess I love the most the journey itself. So I love to train and I love to push my limits, and I guess the grind is my favorite part of fighting. For the time being, I just want to reach to a level myself that I'm happy with, and I want to take every opportunity I get and soon turn professional as well, and definitely get on a bigger stages as well. I think I'm gonna do very good. I've been working a lot on my grappling, so I'm excited to try to switch it up because everyone knows me as a striker. I obviously come from striking background, being a professional Muay Thai fighter for a long time, but looking forward to grapple and try this part. Yeah, but if not, then we can stand and bang as well. Bring your best because I'm definitely bringing mine.
is NADZIER. People call me Ade. I'm 29 years old, and in the fight I 3 or 2 times. I love fighting because it's my passion. Di usia 14 tahun saya itu punya berat badan yang berlebihan. Itu 14 tahun usia saya, berat badan saya 73 kg dan saya itu jadi korban bully. Itu motivasi saya kenapa saya terjun di fight, karena dulu semua cabur olahraga saya ikuti dan passionnya ternyata di fighting. Saya akan kasih yang terbaik untuk malam ini karena saya yakin saya akan menang. Saya yakin akan menang malam ini dengan ground and pound karena saya tahu lawan saya itu seorang fighter di Muay Thai. Saya yakin dia kurang di ground, jadi saya mungkin bisa menang di ground and pound. Hai Karolina, siapin rahangmu ya, pukulanku sakit.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Overlap from the screen. So that's why the Royal Club and the Royal FC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening, powered by Southpaw Malaysia. This will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes in women's flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Estonia, training out of BOUT MMA. She stands 163 centimeters tall, with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. She is Karolina. And her opponent, from the red corner, representing Indonesia, training out of Viper Camp Waleed. She stands 161 centimeters tall, with a record of 1 win and no losses. She is Shelley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mr. Ashton Thomas.
Judge, time. Ready? Let's go.
Touch of gloves by both fighters. Karolina fighting out the blue corner, Shelley fighting out the red corner. Karolina representing BOUT MMA. It is the last of their fighters to compete today. Shelley representing Viper Camp BOUT. Karolina has experience in Muay Thai. Is an RWS pro Muay Thai fighter. And ref stops it. It's a first round finish by Karolina arm. But There looks to be a quick stoppage there. We're both surprised there. Looks like Shelley is looking and she thought the fight was going to continue. We're not sure what happened there, but it looked like it was a quick stoppage.
I didn't even get to write the fucking name. Oh, then nothing happened. I don't know. I trust Ashton.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ashton Thomas has called a stop to this contest in 30 seconds of round number 1 by way of TKO from the blue corner, Karolina.
Hands of him. She's getting hit and I saw her like nice but slowly. Because she couldn't even stand up. Her hands are often pop, 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 okay, pop. No, but from my angle, so that's what I was saying, like maybe there's something she saw that I couldn't see. I raised my hand twice when I stopped it. Yeah. I guess she didn't see my hand. I think she was dazed. She's like, oh yeah, no, you're not. Yeah. Oh. That. That's something. Alright, go time. What happened? Hey, Ashton. For the main event, do you have judges or me? No, me. Yeah? Yes. Because Patrick is involved with Francis Qian. He's honoring Francis Qian. Got you. You know how to do that? Yeah? The weight. Flyweight. Okay. Now, okay. See, here's where things are going to change. You need to change this.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Okay, right there, 0.5. Okay, done. Right here? Correct. Now restart the timing. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, oh, my bad. You have to write pro flyweight. Correct. Right. What he said, what happened? Was she cried? Of course, I would have cried also. I mean, I thought I was going to cry. She was holding my computer. Such a really topic. But you heard what he said? I think he said he saw her in a position where both her arms are thin. And then Karolina was hitting. Wait. Karolina hit, and the Risker's eyes roll back. And that's where action is done. And the fact that Ashton stopped the fight and went deep, and Carol and the Risker still stood up keeping in the fight, shows that he was being. That's why I said maybe he saw something we couldn't see from the rest. Indonesian from here. Oh really? You know how much a flight? 2.5K. For that.
like 3 seconds, bro. Why you pissed? Why you pissed? Because like if you fight and you're the person like that, they're like, hey, what the fuck, you didn't give me a chance to get that inside. Someone put it inside control, it's not 2 seconds, you cannot assign control straight away.
Hey, I'm back. I'm Francis Passelon and I'm from Cebu, Philippines, and I'm 23 years old now and I'm fighting almost 5 years. This is my second pro fight. Yeah! I'm so excited. I learned a lot. During my debut, I learned a lot because that time I feel like I'm not ready. Like I didn't give my 100% and now I'm back and then I promise I really give my 100% and let everyone see my 100%. Fadzly he's a very good fighter and I really prepare to him very much. He's also a champion, a local champion during his pro amateur. That's why I really prepare him and I really want to share with him in the cage and I'm so excited to fight with him. And he's also my good friend, but inside the cage I really want to share with him. Yes sir. Hey bro, we're a good friend, but it's our time to share the cage and let's give everyone a good fight. And then I'm excited to do a bang with you, you know. I'm so excited to fight with you in the grappling, in the scramble match, in the striking. I really prepared everything. If you work on your scramble, I also work for my explosive in my scramble. So I'm excited to share with you in the cage, brother. Let's go!
My name is Fadzly and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Miri, Sarawak, and been fighting about 10 years now. I learned a lot of things. And, there's the gloves, there's the tempo and the rhythm of pro. A lot of certain position with those gloves. Sometimes it gets harder to block and all this kind of things. Yeah, and in the grappling sense, there is more freedom to move around a little bit. More room for your opponent to escape some positions. I learned to, not in a way my stance or the way I fight, but learn to go back to my Muay Thai roots where I was more composed, more seeing shots, taking my time to look for finishes, compared to fighting 9 minutes where I'm just sprinting. He's good, he's explosive, he's got good grappling. I feel I'm better. Yeah, obviously I feel better in every aspect. Striking, grappling, experience-wise too, experience-wise. All the best, may the best man win, and let's put on the show.
Nothing to say last, speechless now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 3 rounds of 5 minutes in the Pro MMA flyweight division. Before we start, I have a question for everyone. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Let's get ready! Introducing first, fighting out of blue corner, representing Philippines! Training out of overlanding jiu-jitsu, erection, standing at 172 centimeters tall, weighing at 56.7 kilograms. Let's hear it up for BOUT, Francis, Izwan! And here's the opponent, starting from the red corner. He stands at 100 tall, weighing at 56.7 kilograms, training out of four-round fight gym, representing South Malaysia. Fuzzley, checking out NADZIER. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mr. Thomas.
Let's go, Ashton! Fuck yeah, Ashton! Joe's fucking sick. That was so sick. Ready? Let's go!
Touch of gloves by both fighters. We have Fuzzley in the red corner representing Warmonger Fight Team, and Francis Qian representing Over Limit Jiu-Jitsu from the blue corner. Francis having Patrick in his corner, and Fuzzley having Ku Jinfu in his corner. Fuzzley, a pro Muay Thai fighter, used to these gloves and is used to the 5-minute rounds. Both these fighters fought in our recent Super 4 fight and lost in the semi-finals, both losing in the second round. Oh, what a beautiful takedown there by Francis. Francis trying to go to the back of Fuzzley, trying to get the hooks in. Fuzzley doing really well to tripod himself, making Francis lose off balance. Francis is really crafty with his submission, as we've seen in the amateur scene. Francis has to be aware of all these explosions, because this is how he gassed out in the second round against Furkan, who will be fighting for the belt in October. Fuzzley here doing really well. Francis again with a hit and arm. An explosive and strong start by Francis. But Fuzzley has done really, really well in standing up. Each takedown Francis does uses a lot of energy because he doesn't control Fuzzley on the ground. And now it's Fuzzley who's going for the takedown. Fuzzley takes Francis down. Fuzzley now looking to secure the position, like trying to go on mount. Francis doing really well, pushing Fuzzley's hips away into the side control. Not quite yet. He still has his left leg. Francis doing well to use his left leg. Now Fuzzley pinning Francis to the corner of the octagon. What Fuzzley is doing really well is he has control of both of Francis' legs and he's combined his hands as well. Referee Ashton asking fighters to improve their position. Now it's Fuzzley who goes for Francis's back. No hooks in though, so it needs to be a Francis being explosive. Good start to the first round by both fighters. Both fighters having success. Another kick by Francis. Fadzly lands with a head kick. Fadzly doing well to stalk Francis. Trying to go for the takedown. Almost gets it. Fadzly has the underhook this time. Fadzly's corner asking him for the deep underhook and try to take Francis down. He takes Francis down with ease. Now lands into quarter guard. And there's no shield as well. Fadzly will look to improve position. Look to improve position to go on to mount or to clear his left hand. Clear his left hand and initiate the ground and pound. This is not a good position for Francis to be in. Francis looking at his corner for advice. As you can see, the fast pace put by both people in the first round. After their loss in the semi-finals, they both want a chance for redemption. As Fadzly here is going for the rear naked choke. Francis needs to fight the hands. Fadzly has it tight. Francis trying to bridge out of the rear naked choke. Now Fadzly has the body triangle. Francis doing really well to control the hands. And now Fadzly has it deep again. What a first round by both fighters. Francis did really, really well to come out of that rear naked choke, you know. Good end to the first round by Fadzly. What a first round by both fighters. We said they were both looking to get redemption after their last fight. And that is what is happening. Both going straight for the kill. To start round number 2. Now it's Fuzzley who's controlling the center of the octagon. Francis switching stances. Fuzzley looking to pin Francis to the back of the cage. Beautiful lead hook there by Fuzzley. Francis lands with the counter, just misses with a head kick. Fuzzley looks the fresher fighter, looks the calmer fighter. Francis looking to go for the explosion. Fadzly the more calmer fighter, Francis the more explosive fighter in this fight. Francis has to try to circle it out. Fadzly doing well to pin Francis. And now it's Francis who's moving forward. What a beautiful takedown there. And now it's Francis who's in side control. And Francis has the crucifix as well. Fuzzley needs to use his cage to get back out, but he needs to clear his hand first. Looks like his hand is already cleared. Francis is not doing a very good job keeping Fuzzley's hands pinned, and now it's Fuzzley with the single leg. Fuzzley going for the takedown now. Fuzzley laying on top of Francis here. Bit of breather by both fighters. Francis looking to his corner for advice. Referee Ashton Thomas urging for more action. Fuzzley doing well to pull Francis' leg to separate him from the side of the octagon. Fuzzley needs to be careful in this position to not leave his left arm in when he's trying to pass, or his right arm. Francis is very crafty with his submissions, as we have seen in the amateur scene, as well as his previous fight. Fuzzley's corner asking for elbows. This may be a good time to actually utilize it. Needs to clear his head and arm first though. Fuzzley doing really well to actually pin Francis. Fast start by the Filipino, but it's the Malaysian now who has taken control. Fuzzley's corner urging for the elbows, but Fuzzley trying to stay cautious, doesn't want to lose this position. Fuzzley trying to crucifix Francis's leg here. He doesn't want to pass into the side control. Francis looking to his corner for advice. Referee is asking both fighters to improve their position. Good elbow there landed by Fuzzley off the exchange. Francis needs to get his left underhook in. Needs to create a bit of separation with a hip escape and get the left underhook in. Maybe eat one more shot before getting left underhook in so he can create some separation. This is a very good position for Fuzzley to be in, and a very safe position as well.
Round number 2.
And with the position at Fuzzley, he's conserving so much of energy compared to Francis. Now it's Fuzzley who's trying to go for the Kimura, but he needs to step across to the other side. There's no real armbar there though. He's trying to go for the mousetrap armbar, but Francis's arm is already lifted, so there's no real armbar there. He's trying to go for he can go for the Americana though. Fuzzley trying to use more strength than technique to go for the finish. Francis doing really well to keep his arm straightened. This has all been the Malaysian in the second round. Multiple submission attempts and a good time on top. Good control there by Fuzzley.
Seconds out, please. Seconds out. Seconds out, please.
What is the time? They say 2. Last round. No, 4-5.
Alright, final round.
Round 3. Ready? Let's go.
Final round.
Third and final round here. And again, Francis goes to the back of the cage. Both men swinging. Fuzzley again looking calm at the center of the octagon. The thing about Francis is he loves this explosion. That's why he's trying to stay at the back of the cage to go for his takedowns. Fuzzley switching stances, reading Francis' kick before he even did. What a beautiful lead hook there by Fuzzley. And Francis just ate it. Low kick check there by Fuzzley. Fuzzley doing really well to hit and not get hit. Francis hasn't really landed in his round. Beautiful grab of the leg by Fuzzley. Beautiful takedown there landed by Fuzzley. Francis immediately looks to his corner for advice. And now Fuzzley going for, trying to break his hips to go for the side control. Trying to isolate his arm. Trying to isolate Francis's arm. Francis bridging, doing really well to bridge. Needs to stand back up right now. After what happened in the second round, Fuzzley is leading the fight because we don't know, the first round was quite close. Francis is visibly tired and is breathing with his mouth. Fuzzley doing really well to control. But like we mentioned, Fuzzley has to be careful not get caught in a triangle. He's doing really well to keep his legs and his arms close together. There's no real separation there by Francis to isolate Fuzzley's arm to go for the triangle. And again, same story as the second round. It is Fuzzley who is on top. What Francis needs to do is to remove and not hold Fuzzley's head. Needs to try to get his left underhook. Fuzzley doing really well to control the right hand of Francis. But Francis needs to fight for the right underhook. Francis trying to go for a Kimura. Like you say, Francis is very sneaky with his submissions. He's trying to set up a Kimura attempt. But what Fuzzley can do is just pass the guard and go. And Francis has the Kimura. Can he go for a guard? Francis now needs to close his guard. Fuzzley doing really well to straighten his arm. Francis needs to invert to finish the Kimura. There's no real Kimura there when Fuzzley's arm is straightened. But it's a strong position for Francis. But he needs to get away from the octagon. He doesn't really have leverage to actually hip escape to bend Fuzzley's arm. Because Fuzzley is doing a good job in pinning Francis. And now Francis creates a bit of separation. He needs to hip escape a bit more. And now Francis is out of that position. Francis is out of thing. And Fuzzley needs to... Good attempt there by Francis. More of a Hail Mary Kimura. Fuzzley talking to his corner, saying, "He still got my arm." And Francis Fuzzley in a really, really good position here. It's now or never there for the Filipino. He needs to stand up and try to engage. A really good attempt there with the Kimura. Fuzzley just having fun now. He has so much energy left. As we said, the fight was easier for Fuzzley because he has controlled the second round.
30 seconds left.
He has conserved so much of energy. Francis going for a Hail Mary takedown. This might not be enough. Fuzzley going for the reversal here. Going for the reverse triangle. Just missed it. 10 more seconds. Now it's Francis who is on top. Fuzzley goes for the single leg. Beautiful takedown. And Fuzzley should be getting his first pro submission win. A show of sportsmanship there by both fighters. This is what it's all about. This is what mixed martial arts is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you guys enjoy the fight? Let's give it up for Fadzly and Francis, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a hand. Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges has scored this contest by 30-27, 30-27, and 30-27. And here's your winner by way of unanimous decision from the red corner! Check them out! Fadzly
Hey, come on, I want to shoot some videos.
Can. I'll come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the show. But I got a little bit of an award to give out for the night. Out of all the fights that happened here tonight, I think there was a couple of fights that were